This is a short video tutorial introducing SigmaXL data format and tool summary. SigmaXL is a powerful but easy to use Excel add-in that will enable you to measure, analyze, improve, and control your service, transactional, and manufacturing processes. This is the ideal cost-effective tool for Six Sigma green belts and black belts, quality and business professionals, engineers, and managers. SigmaXL will help you in your problem solving and process improvement efforts by enabling you to easily slice and dice your data, quickly separating the vital few factors from the trivial many, as demonstrated with the Pareto chart. This tool will also help you to identify and validate root causes and sources of variation, which then helps to ensure that you develop permanent corrective actions and/or improvements. SigmaXL utilizes the y equals f of x model in its dialog boxes. Y denotes a key process output metric. X denotes a key process input metric. This process is shown pictorially. The mathematical expression y equals f of x denotes that the variable y is a function of x. Y can also be viewed as the effect of interest and x is the cause. For example, y could be customer satisfaction as measured on a survey, and x could be location or responsiveness to calls. The goal is to figure out which x's from among many possible are the key x's, and to what extent do they impact the y's of interest. Solutions and improvements then focus on those key x's. SigmaXL can accommodate two data formats, stack column and unstacked multiple column. The stack column format has an X column, also referred to as the group category column, and a Y column that contains the data of interest. The following is an example of data in stack column format with three unique groups of customer type. The data is in unstacked multiple column format. Each unique group of X corresponds to a different column. The data is now shown in unstacked format with customer satisfaction scores for each customer type in separate columns. We're going to look at continuous versus discrete data types. X and Y metrics can each be continuous or discrete. A continuous measure will have readings on a continuous scale, where a midpoint has a meaning. For example, in a customer satisfaction survey using a 1 to 5 score, the value 3.5 has a meaning. Other examples of continuous measures include cycle time, thickness, and weight. A discrete measure is categorical in nature. If we have customer types 1, 2, and 3, customer type 1.5 has no meaning. Other examples of discrete measures include defect counts and number of customer complaints. It is possible to have various combinations of discrete or continuous X's and discrete or continuous Y's. An example of a discrete X and a discrete Y was shown in the Pareto chart demonstrated earlier in the video. An example of a discrete X and a continuous Y can be seen using a histogram within SigmaXL. So we can exit out of this and use our customer data set. We're going to select graphical tools and histogram and descriptive statistics. Going to ensure the entire data table is selected and click next. The Y variable is overall satisfaction, and the X is customer type. We're going to select OK. This is an example of a histogram used to display a discrete X and a continuous Y. Now we can look at an example of a continuous X and a continuous Y. This can be demonstrated using a scatter plot within SigmaXL. So we're going to navigate back to our customer dataset and select graphical tools and scatter plot. Select next. The Y is overall satisfaction, and the X is responsiveness to calls. We're going to click OK. And this is an example of a scatter plot used to display a continuous X and a continuous Y. And we're just going to quickly overview the SigmaXL menu. We have data manipulation, templates and calculators, graphical tools, statistical tools, measurement system analysis, process capability, design of experiments, control charts, reliability, reliable analysis, worksheet manager, recall SigmaXL dialog, and the help drop-down menu. And lastly, we're going to view the summary of tools within SigmaXL. We have the summary of graphical tools. This includes the Pareto charts, pivot charts, histogram, dot plots, box plots, normal probability plots, run charts, multivariate charts, scatter plot, analysis of means, and control charts. We also have the summary of statistical tools. This includes t-tests, one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, non-parametric tests, confidence interval for standard deviation, proportions tests, Poisson rate test, one-way chi-square goodness of fit, chi-square two-way table data, Anderson-Darling normality tests, correlation matrix, regression, logistic regression, and design of experiments. And this concludes our introduction to data format and tool summary for SigmaXL. Thanks for watching.